Hey guys, I'm Gent on occasion, and today we're playing some more ZEPHON, and it just dawned on me once again that these things here, look like sort of Mr. Blobby from a horrible hell dimension. You know, just like regular Mr. Blobby. He looks like regular Mr. Blobby, and that's terrifying. So that's a thing. Also, few things. This exercise I think is pointless. I don't think we're going to develop anything here that can remain safe. Even though there's like algae and stuff, I think we're fine. I think we're fine without the algae. I think we can get that from down here a little bit, so I think we'll be okay. I'm going to forget about that. But we need antimatter as well as transdimensional echoes, and while I was looking through research, I realised we have an antimatter plant. Right, that obviously gives us antimatter. But this tech gives you extra energy for your antimatter plant if it's in desert terrain, which means it'll cost us 2 less power, which is pretty huge. So it costs us 3 less, but it'll cost us 2 power, is what I'm trying to say, which is brilliant. So I think we actually want to back up our deformities that are having a whale of a time over here, and just get stuck in and start blasting these jerks. God, the range of these guys are great, aren't they? So we're going to start blasting. We are going to start blasting. And I mean, they're probably damaged enough these guys could finish them off. We'll try and finish them off with other units, but I'm going to try and make another city over here. Which, yeah, I'm gonna teleport these guys. Really plangent Overloss. Maybe I want to bring that over here, just for the sake of having it over here. Do we have that thing? What is nice? Group size max for the IOC swarm, I remember. We do have the transdimensional echoes on bleed. We're going to need that too. We did get the tech, right? That lets... I mean, I'll just check on the unit. Nope, he's on a microchip fabricator. Yes, yeah, dimensional reverberations. We kill something, we gain transdimensional echoes. Perfect. So that is what we want. Alright. Cool. Cool beans. Oh, so we're going to have another hollow theatre, we're going to have the hab block. Another thing we're going to really need to do, we get the antimatter plant. Right, if we go and get the antimatter plant, then we get the safety disjunction. And yeah, then we just want to blast through here, because I really want to get to this thing. We get +6 loyalty on the end here, so we'll try and get that. Also, market defluctuation makes buying stuff half the cost, which is huge. That is, it's going to be really good if we need to buy any resources.
Do not
which we probably will have to. Okay, so I think that's everything. Let's crack on.
Quickly or leave.
Ah, deformities. Sad. So, if IOCs weren't sent out to die, they'd breed forever. Cultists whispered about how they had to keep their population in check, but some pushed the limits. What was the harm in breeding 1 or 2 more monsters to win the war? Still, even with 1 more popping out in a swarm, it still seemed to make the skies all the more darker. Spooky. So, okay, we're going to go straight for the antimatter plant. Unholy haste would be really good too. Anything else important? Accuracy for the headquarters might not be a bad idea at some point, but yeah, stuff like more minerals on cliffs, energy in Arctic terrain, food on the coast, like a lot of that stuff I think would actually just give us more income, because we would have accidentally have, you know, ticked those boxes at some point, potentially. It's honestly hard to say, but we really need to build these sealed hermitages. And we need to build them where there's bleed to get the most out of them. So I think that's what we're doing next. So I'm going to grab that and we'll build a couple of them. And yeah, I know I probably have other plans, you know, around here at the moment. It's not something I've been paying attention to. We are going to need more power. We're going to need more algae. Alright, it's taking that over, and then we're just going to build, yeah, we're going to have to build a couple hollow theatres. Or I guess I'll go hollow theatre hab block, just so we have that covered. And we'll get the extra power, and then we'll do another tile with the same Yeah, I think we have to do that. So you can absolutely gobble them up. Thank you. And, oh, you can just cruise through that, which is nice. Lovely. Wow. Very fun. So you can't actually wipe out that unit, but you can wipe out this one, so do. One for the money. Let's go, go, go. Hang on. That's not right. You do your thing. But yeah, we're probably going to end up... Okay, sure, you can go there. Fine. But yeah, we can deal with this. We're going to have to deal with these guys at some point. Fine. You know, that's fine. Probably. One thing I also want to do over here, I actually want to build a bunch of the Paean to the Dawn. I want to get more of these things, because I want to get a bunch of those flyers. I think they're going to be really, really useful. Yeah, I really want those. I really want those. I think they could be important. You can probably afford to teleport now, actually. We can probably teleport you without worrying. Yeah, let's put you here. And then we can make a new city next turn. Excellent. I think that's great. I think that's going to work out really well for us.
Test my faith.
And
Have you come to offer blood?
maybe we head over there with some more units. I don't know.
Speak quickly or leave me be.
But right now, we're not in any, you know, any wars or anything. Okay, this is good news that the Akron and the ZEPHON are fighting. I definitely want them to be bickering. Man, I'm so sad we aren't allied with them anymore. But I don't think we can cause a wedge between them and ZEPHON. We'd have to be quick. We'd have to be quick. I could just keep giving them gifts, and that might work. You know, that might work. Okay, so the antimatter plant is ready. Safety, disjunction. Yeah, and then we'll start grabbing all this stuff. Immune transfer is quite cool. The Reaming Crodius. We definitely want a Reaming Crodius at some point. I prefer if it was doing something else. But that's fine, you know, whatever floats its boat, I guess. Just, you know, I'm not sure why we should be paying it to do that. Right, let's get you stuck in over here. You need to get a move on. I need you to start... Oh, we need the Shockatrice lair research as well. Because I want to start making a Shockatrice over here. Oh no, we're going to get shot. Oh no. Alright, I don't need to create... Oh, really? I still won't... Alright, maybe you can shoot, but basically no, I don't understand these. It's a big crowd of things and you can barely touch it. Alright, give us a couple more dimensional echoes, please. And whoop! How great is that? Very, very great is how great it do. Now, what do we want? That'll be 3 building slots, so we can just start building the thingamajig.
Let's build
You know, the thingamajig. The construction yard. Immediately. So I'm going to construction yard. Boom. Right, so one problem we now have is that all of these places now have lower loyalty. Although that's about to go up, but not enough to cover the deficit. That's got real low loyalty right now. Which means this is going to take longer to build, which is frustrating. But that's 3 slots there, so we can do that, and then a half block. And hopefully that will cover it.
Have you come to offer blood?
No. Afraid not, mate. Afraid not. Let's get you over here. You can start walking up.
Speak quickly or leave me be.
Okay. And can we win them over? They're feeling generous right now.
That would be surrender.
So yeah, their previous behavior. I guess they had... Because they had gotten rid of our trade agreement before, they're now, you know... time to get rid of that with Anchorite? No. Offer a map exchange.
We have no choice.
I've exchanged that. And I don't want to give him something. I can give them everything I have. That seems silly. Give them a medium amount. Would that do anything? I really don't know. Oh, I don't know. I don't think I can win him over. I'm just not sure how we're going to do it. The fact they're in alliance with ZEPHON is a real problem. They are trading with Anchorite though, so I might be able to bring him over to our side, but I don't know, what with Tristan? Tristan is in peace with ZEPHON though, which is annoying. If I could peace out with him.
Success. I'm not asking.
Consider payment for deal. Alright, I'll do that.
Okay.
They're still angry.
Okay.
Offer map exchange. We've exchanged it. Good. I don't think he's never going to side with the Anchorite, is he?
I'm not asking.
Nope. Maybe? Do I pay him? Pay him for a trade agreement? Sure.
Okay.
This is probably a terrible idea. Still reserved. Our flourishing economy. We have a flourishing economy, apparently. That's good.
Negatory, pal.
They like ZEPHON. Damn it. Yeah, that's a problem. I think he might end up siding with ZEPHON, you know. Even though him and Vasilia, Elena don't like each other. They both like ZEPHON, and I think they're going to side with something. They're each going to pick a side, I think. So it might be us and the Akron versus the rest of the map, which is really quite annoying. Because I didn't really want to side with the Akron, but I don't think I can afford to be, like, the third superpower on my own, you know? And I'm not... Do I even get more of these? I feel like they're really rubbish. I'm gonna get more of these, actually. I'm gonna create just a load of Shockatrice layers. Alright, that's what we're gonna do. I need to research it, of course. But I think that could be fun. And we just, like, send out hordes of deformities out towards, you know, the other human guys. Just really bog down their tanks. I think that could be funny. Okay. Alright, this is all fine. You guys just keep bickering. Tristan is cool.
I'm not asking.
They want us to break the alliance with the Akron. Is this where I decide to break ties with the Akron, peace out with ZEPHON, and then side with ZEPHON instead? No, I'm gonna reject that. Hello.
Fate dictates.
Consider
You
peace with
must
third
answer.
party. Is it ZEPHON? It is.
6 years wait on your words.
God, I really don't know. Because, yeah, they're not going to side with the Akron, are they? I don't think we're going to be able to get them to like the other side enough. I don't see that happening.
We have no choice.
They've ended it. Ooh. Ooh, interesting. Ooh. Okay. Trade agreement. We've entered a trade agreement with her. Offer alliance. We formed an alliance with her. Okay, we might be able to keep her on side. Okay, then screw them. Now, how? Alliance offer to the anchorite.
We have no choice.
She's offered an alliance. If we can get her to favour the Akron, that would be massive.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Okay, they don't like me. We just want to improve the world, Janet, on occasion. It is necessary for us to see this through to your end. Bye. Me and the kids were thinking about you. Got you something. Go away. Okay, so they hate me now. Oh my god, the anchorite. And okay. We might have just got her on our side of the war. We may have done that. Though it's interesting because I don't think it says how she feels about any of these people. She's untrustworthy. Or they think other people think she's untrustworthy, I think. Now. I don't know. Anyway, she's in alliance with these two, right? With us and the anchorite. She's still trading with ZEPHON though. And at war with Tristan. And he's trading with me. I mean, I kind of half won him over, but if he's still at war with the anchorite, I don't know. This is kind of a bit of a funny one. This is a bit of a funny one. I could call him and tell him to peace out with the anchorite. Because I think we're trying to get people against ZEPHON. So if I call her and tell her to end a trade agreement...
Honey in our ears. We have no choice.
She did it. She did it. Thanks to her high standing. Amazing. Okay, that's great news. Do I get him to peace out? Can I bring him into our alliance? God, that's a tough one. I'd need to get her to peace out. I need him to peace out with both of them. And then I'd have to bully him into trading. I mean, really, I want him... Oh, he's currently busy. Really, I don't want him necessarily to side with the anchorite. I'm not sure if telling her to trade with the anchorite was a good idea. Because I think it might be fun for us three factions to go against the anchorite and ZEPHON. But I'm not sure I'll be able to do that. I may just have to side with the anchorite. Also, there'll be people who this is the first time they're watching this game who are very confused, okay? But these two are going to kick off at some point, and you have to pick. You have to pick a side. Or pick your own side. You either have to choose one of them or yourself. I think you can break that whenever you like. I think you can side with them initially, and then stab them in the back if you like. Which is fine, but yeah, we'll see. Alright, huge units can do things, sure. So 6 turns to build that. It's going to take so long. And yeah, we're going to need to build additional... Oh, we're losing trans-uranium from trade. That's fine. We don't even have any. Don't need any. It's fine. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, we discovered a new thing. They're creating new units. They're quite scary. Quite a scary unit now. From what I remember. It's one of the more advanced ones. I think it's the most advanced infantry unit, actually, for the voice. I know, it looks like they're really kicking off, but they're really going to kick off. So yeah, they're bickering. They're bickering real good. We're going to have to fast forward, because this is going to take forever. Okay, safety disjunction. Safety measures from old world power plants slowed us down, so we built plants in the middle of nowhere to reduce casualty risk. Funny, the top brass who decided to throw safety out the window worked real hard to make sure they never went near these plants. Funny that. Yeah, let's do the Reaming Crodius. I'd like to be able to recruit one of them at some point. Now there. let's get you... I mean, you kind of need another one of these, but we also really need these. So maybe let's get a couple of sealed hermitages. They'll produce extra because they're in bleed, which they seem to like. And then, I don't know, I'll just grab that spot and we'll put more hollow theatres in it. Yeah, I think we're going to have to. Okay, and for you, what are we going to do here, huh? I guess we build that hab block, and then what do we take over? I guess we take over one of these spots. That's got 2 things in it, so let's take that over, and I'll build another couple of the sealed hermitages. And then... yeah, this one, I think, might do the same, honestly. You know what we need? So, what we need to do, right, if we take... yeah, if we take this over, I'm then going to build some of these Paean to the Dawns. You know what? I want them out of the way now. I don't... We're not getting much. We're losing from trade. Okay, you know what? I am going to take that over. We need 1 more population for that, which is fine. Okay. I know this is all very convoluted. We're going to do that so our income starts going up. We're going to take another tile, and then we're going to build a couple of these, and then we're going to build another sealed hermitage, alright? So that way we're getting the resources we need to spend. So the Finaris Epicureans, cultists transformed into Finaris Epicureans, keep their intelligence. No, that's not true. They become smarter, poetic. You'd walk through the yard and see a group of them debating philosophy while picking apart the guts of prisoners dragged back to base. Oh, lovely. I think if the Voice's worshippers won the war, this would be the future of the human race. Oh, lovely. Picking through guts while, I don't know, reciting Chaucer or something.
Test my
Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Love it.
We fight as one.
Alright, well, fighter's one over there, yeah? Attaboy.
Guides my way.
Alright, let's get Mr. Blobby over here. The absolute nightmare that is Mr. Blobby. And yeah, you can go hang out over here. Yeah, Outrider over there. And Shatner's Creek. It's an amazing name, isn't it? What's this one? Picaroon. That's cute. It's pretty cute. So yeah, we need a lot of hollow theatres. Jesus, we're going to need another one. This is the problem with having loads of settlements. Settlements, every single one you have, lowers your loyalty by 6 for all of your cities. So that's how, sort of how it balances. You know, you have to correct for having population everywhere. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go over here. Right, and if these guys decide to side with ZEPHON, then I'm going to teleport, like, basically my whole military on top of this settlement and just wipe it out, and then leave. It's going to cost us a hell of a lot of influence to do that. But that's okay. We'll get more, maybe. You know, I'll sell things and such. These guys are all very busy. And, oh, we met something. Assault troopers, huh? Once our world was up and running again, we didn't have to rely on the militants. We could train real blood and gut soldiers and develop gear for their specialized functions. These troopers were the first of them, better trained and equipped with transuranic plating and coil guns, what the kids in the playgrounds called Gauss rifles. Kids are always like, I've got a Gauss rifle! And then the teachers are like, no, you can't play with your Gauss rifle, guys. You can't. What'd I tell you? Hand it over. And your phones. Can't be on your phones. You can't be playing with your Gauss rifle in class, okay? Sounds like a euphemism. It's not, though. It's not, though. It's a gun. Right. This is all going to be... It's going to be a lot, isn't it? God. So that's 20% less, you know, output that we're getting from the city. Because of the bad loyalty. You get 2% debuff for every point in the negative, 1% buff for every point in the positive. So you really want to offset, you know, you really want to just at least keep it in the positive, which I haven't really been doing a particularly good job of. Especially with, like, having all of our settlements go down by 12 by building 2 new cities in rather quick succession. But look, it's fine, it'll work out. Probably. Maybe. Who knows? It might work out. Alright, I think we moved everything. Everywhere is building, so, you know, what more can I do, really? Except just blast through turns? Nothing. Nothing is what? Nothing is who. Alright, everyone's moving. Alright, that's good. Looks like ZEPHON is struggling a bit here. There's the old Dream Eater, like, chilling out around here. These guys aren't at war with ZEPHON, but maybe I can convince them to be? So the Reaming Crodius is here. After these entered the battlefield, every village and town I visited was quieter. Everyone stayed huddled indoors, terrified of a Crodius dropping on their town and swallowing them whole. Peasants scared of the dragon living up on the mountain. To right. Kindness of others? You know, cheaper concordate. Let's do that. And then we'll do Seed of Extinction and Kindness of Others, I think. And look at this! Look at this. Vasilo Elena Vanda is actually still getting ahead of us in tech. Which I find very surprising given, well, I say that. She's only got a couple of techs on this level. Like a couple here. Yeah, okay, we have way more tech than her by the looks of it. We've just been very bad at, you know, pushing forward with our tech. We gained some more madrigals of Kra, which is cool. Love that. Yeah, you can start heading over here. Good lad. Oh, we still haven't got that research, do we? I really want to get the... Yeah, I really want to get the loyalty one. Like, as quickly as possible. Okay, let's build you. Let's build you. We should probably get a loyalty building. Should probably get another one. Anyway, like, if we can have a positive loyalty, that'd be great, you know? Why the hell not? And we'll get another one of these. Right. So, you are still miles behind. Like, that's such a big debuff. Like, 28% less. I mean, do we do build an antimatter plant? I mean, we do get 2 per turn from them. You do get more antimatter from these. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll be fine. Maybe. Yeah, still building stuff. Alright.
Come to offer blood.
Everyone's moving. I mean, we're trading with them now, so we don't necessarily need to line up everything alongside it. I'm still just a bit worried about him, though. Maybe I should be more worried about the Akrin. I don't know. We're probably going to side with the Akrin, though. It'd be weird if we didn't. I really wish you could tell which way these guys were going to go. Because if the 3 of us all just went against the 2 of them, I would adore that. I think that'd be really cool. But for that... I mean, he's still at war with the Anchorite. Which I guess is good. But if he could peace... yeah, if he could peace out with these guys, that'd be great. This is what's going to go on, I'm afraid. Damn it.
Don't like that.
Oh.
One bit.
Oh dear. Oh, well, they don't like me much. I don't think this is going to last long. He's angry again. I got him presents too. I mean, he's trading with us at least. God, I have no idea. I think we're just going to side with the Akrin and maybe they will too. You know, it seems like they will at this point, but I don't know. Hey, come on, let me chat to you.
Your voice is honey in our ears.
Demand war declaration against third party. ZEPHON.
We have no choice.
They did it. They did it. They did it. Okay, we got them back in the war against ZEPHON. Amazing. Alright, it might just be about wiping out ZEPHON and these guys then. I love how much you can manipulate people into, like, joining wars and things. It doesn't necessarily mean they'll stick around, and occasionally it'll just make them very, very mad, but It's interesting, to say the least. Right, we're going to need more loyalty. Jesus Christ. Yeah, more loyalty, please. Right, we're on turn 100, so we'll see. I remember being around a turn 100. I don't know if it's actually turn 100 that does it. If it's like a set turn when, like, you know, things kick off. I'm really not sure. Oh? Oh, they're doing things. They're doing masochism. Alright. Fine. Fine. You know, as long as you're happy. And safe. Sentry is blasting things. Don't like that they leveled up. Alright, come on. Okay. Alright, well, it's turn 101. So I guess it is just around turn 100. It might take them longer than I expected them to take. Still 3 turns before we get the construction yard. Yeah, we're gonna get more of these things soon, I guess. We are losing some from trade, though. Which is a pity. And yeah, we're gonna have another hab block soon, which we really need, actually. Holy cow. Yeah, we've always maxed out. We've always maxed that out. Let's get, bring in some algae. Because we are going to be using a lot of algae in creating the the dimensional echoes. I keep wanting to say trans-dimensional. No, they're just dimensional. I'm getting confused with trans-uranium. Alright, this is all fine, I guess. I guess this is all fine. Let's just crack on. Oh boy. Oh? ZEPHON and Tristan are trading, so they're almost certainly going to end up siding with each other. I mean, I guess I've traded with them, though, but they're angry at me. I don't think they're angry at ZEPHON. So we'll see how that goes. Discovered something else. Combat medics. Like the engineers, our medics were make-dos. Biologists, doctors, nurses, vets, chemists. Carried heavy shields so they could get close to the wounded for battlefield triage. Later, they had drones to help them out, and implants. But at the start, they were just the bravest of the brave. Heroes, one and all.
Backing away from this.
Hey, buddy. We no longer have a trade agreement. Alright, fine. Not a problem. And yeah, ZEPHON told him to break that. Why keep up the charade? This doesn't benefit us anymore. And we won't work to make you richer. Not when we're barely surviving.
Done here.
Well. Well. And yeah, they're trading. They're not trading with us. That's kind of cool, though. We need more food. We need more food as well now. Oh. I don't think we need that. I was going to get more dimensional echoes, but actually I think that's a bit pointless. I think what I might want to do... This is a 3 slot one, so I might actually build a couple of these pay into dawns here as well, and we just churn out loads of flyers so we can just zip across to wherever we need to fight. Because this volcano is a nightmare. Absolute nuisance. So we'll see. We'll see how they go. Should be fun. Oh boy.
Do not test my...
Like, I'm so tense. I am so tense at this point, because, ooh, hello, we can get more Plangental Rolos, because we have more of these things. That's great. That's great news. Alright, well, good for us. Good for us. And we're about to get our Air Force Base, or whatever they're called. The pay-in place. Okay. Let's fast forward. So we're going to shoot each other. I've really screwed this character over, you know. You want me to explain money, Poopy? If I could do that, I wouldn't still be here. I'd be in the best bunker you could buy before the war. Terminals that predicted markets to score the best price. Supply and demand. I thought we left all that behind, but war has a way of making capitalism come crawling back. Let's get... We still don't have a masked hymnal. I want a Shockatress Lev. I really just want to get that loyalty. So let's do more of these. Takes a couple turns to research. How many of these? Does it say how many? 3 technologies. God, so many. That'll be 2 turns. That'll be another 2. And then 3. Alright. Well, it's not too long, I guess. And the sealed hermitages can give us additional loyalty as well. Which isn't bad. That's the, that's these ones, right? Yeah. So each of these will give us an extra loyalty. Which, I mean, each population you have lowers loyalty by 1, so it's like... It'll just pay for... It'll keep the people working there loyal, basically. It'll offset that. We can just build them... We can just have like an entire city that's just these, and loyalty will never go down. Which I think is quite cool. That's quite handy. If ever in a position where we're like, our loyalty is teetering on the edge a bit, we can just build one of those. So we can still like get something useful out of it. Right, so we are still not really getting anything from trade. We're getting a little bit of algae from trade. Yeah, we're getting, some things we're getting from trade, some we're not. I don't know, it's fine, I guess. We've almost got the construction yard built here. Which means... Is that desert? That is desert. Alright, we can grab that. And then just build 3 antimatter plants on it. Is that a good idea? Probably not. We get extra power from around here too. So that's quite good. We should build like a power plant in 2 of the other ones, so that way it'll pay for itself, because our energy consumption is awful right now. It's really bad. And yeah, once that's built, that tile we're grabbing, I think. Yeah, I think that's the one we already queued up. Or is it that one? No, it's that one. So we'll grab that, and we'll just stick, I don't know, a hollow theatre. And food? I mean, food and algae benefit each other, don't they? Yeah, because that gets plus 0.5 for each greenhouse farm in the city. So it's getting an extra 1.5 right now, which is pretty good. So I think maybe we should just stack both of those resources in our main settlement now. Maybe that's the plan. I mean, everywhere's building, so... End the turn. Fast forward. Another Abcan Dre has arrived. Man, this is wild. Oh, they're building more bunkers. That's good news. Tristan is calling. Let me guess. Do you want to do war? Consider peace with third party. No. They're furious. That's fine. The anchorites say hi. Hi. Consider accepting gift. Oh. The Aqua people are close to annihilation. Yet to help, we still wish. That would be a kindness. Thank you. Thanks, guys. That's sweet of you. And yeah, the trials of Eremite that we got before. I mean, they like us more. So, alright. That'll do. This population sucks. We really need more population. This one is actually doing okay, population. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that's the case. Yeah, I was wondering if growth is going to keep up with half of these places. Pretty hard to say. Alright, skip all those units. There's 104 now, and nothing's kicked off yet, which is interesting. Oh, hang on. This isn't doing anything. I'm skipping that. That'd be mad. Madness, I say. I had decided what we were going to build there. I completely forgot. I mean, we should probably put a power plant there, honestly. Because we do need more power. So let's put a power plant. Let's put a hollow theatre. And, God, what was I actually going to build here? I can't even remember. I don't really need another hab block. I would like more of an air force, though. So let's try and do that. I can actually do that here now, though, can't I? We need antimatter. Damn it. That's a pain. So yeah, we really need this to start producing antimatter, which actually it can soon. It can soon. It's just going to be producing very little because we're losing 30% of it from here. So there's 3 building slots there, though. I do think just building nothing but antimatter plants there would be fine, and then I can start getting up my loyalty partly through technology. I don't think that's a bad idea. Because his loyalty is quite good, because if you have a big bonus to loyalty, The cost of buildings doesn't change, only the output, which means that you actually spend less of your resources fueling the other resources, if you know what I mean. Well, you don't spend less, but you get more resources from the expenditure. So you're not in a position where like everything is just sort of balancing out a bit. You end up with like more profits from each place. So, you know, maybe I should have just been like hammering loyalty sooner. Certainly knowing that I was going to build more settlements, I should have made sure they were all like +6 before I bothered building another one. I was kind of rushing a bit because I wanted to make sure I could get things built. Because that's the thing, you can't really speed up the new settlement because you can't build extra loyalty for that settlement in advance. Oh no, it's the last days of Earth, you sod. Things are coming to a head. Your spies have finally obtained intelligence on ZEPHON's factories. They are assembling something massive in the depths of the ocean. Akron survivors across the wasteland are flocking to the Anchorites' camp. Rumours circle the land like vultures. Refugees flee from cities. Gun runners are lining up customers. No one's declared war, but everyone can sense a great battle is coming. Okay, so it's not kicked off yet. Okay, so we might have a little bit of time left. I couldn't shake that soldier's instinct. To me, the Crodius seeds were just another explosive to run from the battlefield, but the barracks chatter was that the seeds came from another world. That the Crodius were dragging multiple dimensions together. It sounded no more insane than anything else that Tuesday. Alright, kindness of others. That, I think, will get us an extra 6 influence per turn, I think. Gonna change so bad?
Ready for the hunt.
Please, please nab this meat tree. And this crystal basin, if we could do that. Okay, who am I accidentally ordering? No one, that's who. Okay, how are we looking? Alright, so this place is struggling a lot for population. We are not keeping up with demand there at all. We also need to keep up demand with them. We can get cheaper stuff now. So we could... We have 5 turns. We have 5 turns. Okay, cool. So, we only have 130 influence too. Christ. Alright, so if we get 12. Alright, even if we are... Well, we're not losing out yet. We're not losing out yet, but we can queue up 3 of these. We can queue up 3 of these. It's taking a long time, but I don't really mind. As long as they're getting built, that's fine. We'll have one 2 days after the end of the world kicks off, which is not ideal. There's so many Abcluths. So many. So yeah, I think that's great. I think we're doing great. I think we get the Sealed Hermitage built. Because yeah, we're still not getting that many. I feel like we're losing so much just from bad loyalty in the rest of the, you know, the rest of the world. But I think we do need 2 of these. And then we'll take over... Maybe some tiles pushing this way? So we're not as bogged down by all the forests? Maybe? And we could get more tech, but... I mean... Endgame stuff is only taking 3 turns. Oh, it's going to take us a little extra, actually. That's a bit sad. We seem to have, like, gained a turn on research expense. That's, like, somewhere along the way. Okay, let's build that. And a greenhouse farm. Alright, then we're going to take this over. 50%. Wow. I mean, it's because of the cicadas. Largely, but still. Yeah, I'll just get a load more farms there. It'll also give us more algae. That'll be really useful. We're there. Antimatter plant. Antimatter plant. Antimatter plant. That's going to cost us so much energy. Which we are going to try and recoup. Alright, 11 turns, and we'll have 3 antimatter plants, and we can then build more energy. But I think we'll need more energy over here. I think we need to do that. Do you want to get another hab block instead of that? Just because I know it'll pay for itself. In terms of energy expenditure, I mean. Maybe. And then I'll just grab that and put 3 energy things there. Like, I think we just need so much energy now. Although, maybe that'll make more algae, but then who cares, right? Does that matter that we're getting algae from here? Because we'll be getting bonus algae and from all of the extra farms we're building over there, which might work out better for us. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure. But anyway, we'll have more loyalty soon, I guess, which is something. So one turn, that'll go up by one, and then... So next turn, we'll use a meat tree or two to try and stock that up with population. We only have 2. Oh boy. Now I just have to hope, like, diplomacy doesn't go mad. Because diplomacy could go mad. Like, something crazy could happen. And, like, these guys end up piecing out with ZEPHON. Like, these guys being at war is really bad news. Oof. Yeah, get rid of bunkers. God, if only the Akron were actually, like, more aggressive here. We're able to actually push in and start doing some damage. Yes! Meat tree! Meat tree! Love meat tree. It's my favourite one. This is mine now, too. Okay, well, it's not because we're not at war, but we will be. We will be. Genuinely, I think we will be very shortly. So, I'm going to start moving along. Alright, you're going to have to heal in a minute, mate. In a minute. Don't know what I'm doing. Going mad. Okay, you do your thing. Excellent. Oh boy. Well, we got a bunch of these guys running around now, which is nice. Let's get another plangent or Rolos, because we keep getting the currency for it. It's great. I love that we can actually start, like, pushing these out now. They are really absolutely horrible. Look at them. Ugh. Horrendous. There's a little Jillian worms. Aren't they cute? God, we have almost no influence now. We do need to work out how we're going to get more influence. Kindness of others will help. But yeah, I think we might need to make some more influence generating buildings, which is a pain. God, there's so much to think about. Like, everything is getting pretty low now. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how we're doing. I think we'll declare war on these guys before, you know, waiting for like side taking. They got a bunch of these Crusader battle tanks, and they've got the Shiraki cruise missiles as well, which are a pain. But as far as I can tell, they only have the 2 settlements, and they're pretty low population. So, you know, in terms of population, like an output and everything, we should be completely crushing everything. But I feel like we're just not really spitting out many units very quickly. It's quite strange. But anyway, guys, if you're enjoying this, please do comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.
Now our world is an ever-twisting nightmare. Hellish threats lurk in every whisper and shadow.